Support WrestleTalk!
Order a t-shirt.
WrestleMania 34 is in the books, and it was... well, it was a mixed bag of emotions. We had the awesomeness of Charlotte versus Asuka and Ronda Rousey's in-ring debut, the disappointment of AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura, and the lows of Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. Not to mention Braun Strowman choosing a 10-year-old as his tag team partner to take on The Bar. But now that we know all the surprises and results, let's take a look back at all the rumors leading up to the event and see which ones were pure poppycock. Here are 10 crazy WrestleMania rumors that didn't happen. Number 1. Roman wins LOL. Yeah, we're gonna kick off with the obvious one here, but Roman Reigns winning the Universal Championship from Brock Lesnar was first reported this time last year by Dave Meltzer of Wrestling Observer, and by all accounts that was the plan right up until the show itself. In fact, there are some reports since that WWE changed the finish of the match, which saw Brock Lesnar shockingly retain despite claims he was going back to UFC, midway through the WrestleMania 34 main event. Meltzer has also reported that only a select few people, not even the producers of the match, knew that Brock was going over, and everyone was told Roman was winning. Some reports are now saying that Roman Reigns will win the Universal Championship at Greatest Royal Rumble, as he'll get a better crowd reaction there than he would have done in New Orleans. Number 2. Asuka wins LOL. Another surprise win at WrestleMania 34 was Charlotte retaining her SmackDown Women's Championship against the undefeated Asuka. Reports had suggested leading into the event that Asuka was set to win the belt, move over to SmackDown, and remain undefeated until WrestleMania 35, where she would have faced an also unbeaten Ronda Rousey in a dream match. Number 3. The Rock and Batista tagging with Ronda Rousey. When Ronda Rousey debuted at the Royal Rumble, it was reported by Dave Meltzer that the plan was to have her tag with The Rock to take on Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, the match WWE had been wanting to do since WrestleMania 31. However, it was then reported that The Rock would not be able to make the show, and he was replaced by Raw General Manager Kurt Angle. And in the week leading up to Mania, Meltzer also revealed that a potential replacement for Rock was Batista. However, Batista reportedly turned down the offer as he wanted his next return to be a full-time one, working house shows and every Raw and SmackDown taping. Number 4. Rey Mysterio as Braun Strowman's partner. One of the big mysteries leading up to WrestleMania 34 was who Braun Strowman's tag team partner would be for his match against The Bar. Justin Barrasso of Sports Illustrated claimed to have the inside track, reporting that it would be none other than Rey Mysterio, who was reportedly in talks for a return to WWE. However, it turns out the mystery partner was in fact the legendary 10-year-old Nicholas. But that wasn't Barrasso's only Rey-related rumor. Number 5. Rey Mysterio versus John Cena. Prior to WWE Fastlane, John Cena challenged The Undertaker to a match at WrestleMania 34, but said he was told by The Office that this wouldn't happen. Dave Meltzer reported in the Wrestling Observer newsletter back in December last year that Cena vs Undertaker was going to happen at WrestleMania, and that promo was designed to throw people off the scent. And apparently it did, as Justin Barrasso reported after Cena's promo that Big Match John would instead face Rey Mysterio in a singles match. As we now know, Cena did take on The Undertaker in a very short match, and Rey wasn't on the show at all. Number 6. The Undertaker vs John Cena won't happen. And someone who didn't believe that Cena would take on The Undertaker was Mike Johnson of PW Insider, who reported shortly before WrestleMania 34 that Undertaker was only scheduled to appear on the show and cut a promo. This would have set up a match for next year's WrestleMania 35 in New Jersey. Sorry, New York. I meant New York. Number 7. Intercontinental Championship 5-way. Before Braun Strowman was set to face The Bar for the Raw Tag Team Championships, Sports Illustrated's Justin Barrasso reported that he would be part of a fatal 5-way for the Intercontinental Championship, which would have seen The Miz also defend against Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, and Elias. The Drifter instead interrupted John Cena before his match with The Undertaker, and Braun won the tag straps with a 10-year-old. Number 8. Goldberg returns. WWF Old School reported that Goldberg would be doing more than just being entered into the WWE Hall of Fame over WrestleMania weekend, saying he was going to be a surprise entrant in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal and win. In the end, there were no surprise entrants in the match, which was won by Woken Matt Hardy with with the help of Bray Wyatt. Number 9. Charlotte vs. Ronda Rousey. Following Rousey's Royal Rumble debut, Mike Johnson of PW Insider reported that he had heard the plan was for Ronda to take on Charlotte at Mania 34 for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship, but did add in the caveat that that plan wasn't set in stone. In the end, Rousey teamed with Angle and Charlotte ended Asuka's undefeated streak to retain her championship. However, a new rumor is that match will take place next year at WrestleMania and will be the main event of the show. Number 10. Horsewomen vs. Horsewomen. For a lot of 2017, there was a rumor floating around that a potential match for Mania 34 was the UFC Horsewomen of Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler, Jessamyn Duke, and Marina Shafir versus WWE's Horsewomen of Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Becky Lynch. This was then furthered during the Mae Young Classic when WWE shot a backstage angle where the women stared each other down, and in October following the TLC pay-per-view, Dave Meltzer reported that that match was likely going to happen at Mania 34. Instead, Baszler won the NXT Women's Championship the night before at NXT TakeOver New Orleans, and there have been no reports that either Shafir or Duke have signed with WWE. So those are just some of the WrestleMania rumors that didn't happen. But remember folks, some of those might have been the plan at some point. But as the old saying goes, plans change. You can check out our 1 hour and 40-minute video review of WrestleMania 34 by clicking the video to the left, and check out the smaller video above it for more awesome wrestling content.